Good morning, my friends. It is 8 a.m. Wednesday morning. Forgot the date. The 20th of November. And I wanted to come to you just to chat real quick about how to start a long-term weight loss plan. And I don't highly recommend anything short-term because I've done that. And if you've done that too, you understand where that ends up. You don't really learn much about the habits, you don't learn the habits that you need to keep that weight off, and it just comes right back. So that's why if you want to lose weight, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, if you want to lose a lot of weight, drop a lot of weight, this video isn't for you. But if you're interested in knowing my tips to start a weight loss goal or plan and to maintain that weight loss long term, then this is for you. Now, this has to be a 3-part series because it will take me a long time to talk about it, and most people don't watch your videos if they're too long. So here goes my first tip. And I wrote down a little note, so if I don't write down notes, I get in left field somewhere, and I don't want to put you through that. So get your meal plan together. So if you want to lose, 10 pounds, well, what are you going to eat? I do not suggest you just go on a whim and just eat whatever you can that's there, either by cafeteria, fast food. I know there's, what's that service called where they bring food to you? I don't know. I know it is. It's right there. But they will bring food to you, and that's okay. I mean, because you can pick and choose where you want to eat, I guess, if you have a restaurant that does that service near you. But I don't suggest that either, because that's not teaching you how to cook, how to put your meals together, to feed your body nutritious food that's lesser on the calorie side to help you lose weight. So see, that's taken away from your learning right there. Now, you can go online and you can find pretty much any recipe. So say you like meatloaf. Well, look up healthy meatloaf. So I'm going to do that right now just to show you. So I'm going to type in healthy, easy, no one likes hard recipes, meatloaf recipe. Oops, I spelled recipe wrong. I still brought it up though. There is website Yummy Healthy Easy Best Ever Meatloaf Recipe. That one has 5 stars, a lot of reviews. Best Healthy Meatloaf, Mama's Healthy Meatloaf. So let's go with Mama's Healthy Meatloaf. Why not? And so you click on that. Now, unless you want to read through the book they write on these recipe sites, just click jump to the recipe button, because I swear they tell you their life history before they give you the actual recipe. All right, so this has, it'll tell you on the recipe card how long it'll take. The prep time is how long it'll take you to get all the ingredients together to cook that item in, I guess, stovetop or oven. And then cook time is 50 minutes. So to get everything together is 15 minutes, and to actual cook it is 50 minutes. But that's okay. You can get things together and all that stuff. But if you need something quick, do not do meatloaf, because that takes at least an hour, it looks like. Servings, it serves 4 people. Now, if you're really hungry, I would double the recipe, tried and true, right there, because if I'm looking to meal prep for a week, I always double the recipe, and see how that goes. And the next time, if I need more, I'll just triple the recipe, but I rarely have to do that. Ingredients, cooking spray, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 green bell pepper, cut up an onion, garlic, ground beef, whole wheat breadcrumbs, shredded carrot. They add some zucchini in there. Hey, why not? 2 large eggs, salt, pepper, ketchup. So that's really not that hard. And it looks pretty good. So look, that's just an example. If you want tacos, type in healthy, easy taco recipe. I don't know, whatever tickles your fancy on that. But you need to get some recipes lined up and schedule a time in your day to prepare those recipes. If you cook a lot, serve half, freeze half, or take leftovers to work. And look, that's a meal already taken care of. But you got to plan out your meals. Same for breakfast. Type in easy breakfast recipes, easy snacks, or easy travel snacks. If you're on the go a lot, if you don't want to prepare it, I suggest doing that. But you got to take accountability of what you're eating and get that organized. Because I've never talked to a person who has lost a significant amount of weight and kept it off long term tell me they just eat on a whim. I've never heard that. Ever, ever, ever. If you talk to people who's kept their weight off for a year or 2 or 10 years, they say, yep, 80% of the time I know what I'm eating. It's already ready to go. I do a regular workout routine. I get sleep. I manage my stress. Like, you have to do these. Now, that's a whole nother video. But right now, we're just talking about getting your food together. If you need help getting your meal plan together, there are websites that you can just type in stuff and it'll create you like a meal plan. It's really neat. If I got to look for that website and I find it, I'll put it in comments. But there's all kind of help nowadays online to help you with this. You don't have to do it all on your own because it is a pretty time-consuming thing when you first start. But look, you have to see it as an investment in your health. I don't look at it as an expense. Yes, it's money you're putting into things to help you get this weight off, but it's an investment because either you're going to get the weight off now and be healthier, or you're going to pay for it down the line with more doctor's appointments because you don't feel good, you can't figure it out, like your labs are off, or you can't sleep. Your body will give you signs if it's not healthy. And if you ignore those signs, it's just going to keep building up and building up because your body can only take so much of a beating before you start seeing signs. And it'll give it to you. So please listen. Please take your health seriously. And this is just, I'm going to do 2 more videos. And the next one, I'm going to talk about how to track what you eat and keep track of your calories and all that. And look, I know some people hate, tracking calories is important. But look, if you've never tracked calories, you don't know what you're eating, it's so easy to underestimate how much you eat. So I'm looking at it at a point to, hey, do you know what you're eating and how many calories you're eating? Because your body only needs so many calories, especially if you're not active. And if you're overfeeding it, how do you know if you haven't tracked it? If you don't food journal, how do you know how much you're putting in? Because I guarantee you, if you're overweight, you're underestimating what you're eating, or you just don't care and you eat whatever. I mean, because I've been overweight. I lost 40 pounds in high school on Weight Watchers. Okay, I was 16. I did it on summer break. I came back and I looked like a new person. Well, I lost about 30 pounds. It was crazy how quick it came off. But anyway, I did that in high school. I gained weight back during my pregnancy. Later on in my 20s, and I dropped it again. I dropped all the baby weight because I had a plan. I knew portion. I knew what to eat. I just knew because I put myself through sacrificing. Hey, I journaled what I ate. I look back at the end of the day. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I ate all that. Like, I knew what to eat because I took the time to educate myself and actually had a plan. So you need a plan on what you're going to eat. So start there. Look up a few recipes. Say, hey, this week I'm going to cook these 3 recipes. And actually go to work, start your day with, hey, I know what I'm eating today. And I guarantee you're going to feel way better. You're going to feel more in control. And you're going to believe that you can do this long term. And you can, because I did it. So anyway, I hope this helped you. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, I wanted to update y'all that I have lost. I started, for those of you who follow me, I am going to compete next year. I just don't know. I got to get myself ready first, but I know that's my ultimate goal, is to compete next year. So I started my weight loss plan, really fat loss. But anyway, you know what I mean. September 12th, and it's now November 20th. So it's been, I don't know, roughly about 8 weeks. And I've lost 5.6 pounds. So that comes out to 0.7 pounds, a little under a pound every week. And that is great progress, because you don't want to lose too fast, because you risk more muscle. And right now, I'm not working out a ton. I just can't do it in my schedule, but I am getting some workouts in. And it's progressing. Like, you start where you are, what you have, what time you have, and then you just progress. Eventually get some more time back as your life kind of balances out, and then you adjust accordingly. But anyway, so I hope I'm doing it too. I've done it. So I'm telling you, tried and true ways I know works. I'm not selling you anything. You don't need to be sold something to lose weight, because it's not a quick game. To be successful and to keep your weight off, it is not quick. There's not a magic potion or pill or drink. It is you putting in the work, and that's what you have to do. So put in the work today. Let's get started today. Don't wait.